Quote, "The precious undecaying wealth of a man is his learning. All other riches are no wealth at all. The only wealth that never fades, the power of learning what is true wealth? Is it gold, property, or status? Or is it something far greater, something that can never be taken away?" The quote we explore today states, "The precious undecaying wealth of a man is his learning. All other riches are no wealth at all." In this video, we will uncover the deeper meaning of this powerful idea, explore it from a spiritual and scientific perspective, hear an inspiring short story, and learn how this wisdom applies to our daily lives. The meaning of the quote. At its core, this quote tells us a profound truth: material wealth is temporary, but knowledge is eternal. Money can be lost, property can be destroyed, and status can fade. But learning is the one wealth that never diminishes. It only grows stronger over time. Think about history. Great empires have risen and fallen, fortunes have been made and lost, but the wisdom and discoveries of thinkers, scientists, and artists continue to shape our world. Knowledge is the only form of wealth that remains valuable no matter where you go or what happens to you. So, what should we truly invest in? Material possessions or lifelong learning? Spiritual perspective. In many spiritual traditions, knowledge is considered the greatest treasure. Why? Because it cannot be stolen, destroyed, or lost. It remains within you, guiding your thoughts, choices, and actions. True wisdom is not just about collecting facts, it is about understanding life, making wise decisions, and sharing knowledge with others. The greatest teachers, poets, and thinkers of the past did not accumulate gold, they accumulated wisdom, and their legacy still inspires us today. A person who values knowledge over material wealth lives with true abundance. They are rich in understanding, in experience, and in the ability to navigate life's challenges with clarity and insight. Scientific perspective. Science confirms that knowledge is the most valuable and lasting form of wealth. Neuroscientists have discovered that the brain continues to grow and adapt throughout life. This is called neuroplasticity. The more we learn, the stronger our brain becomes, and the better we can solve problems and adapt to change. Research also shows that lifelong learning reduces the risk of mental decline, increases creativity, and even improves overall happiness. Unlike material wealth, which can create anxiety, knowledge gives a sense of purpose and fulfillment. Interestingly, studies in psychology reveal that people who prioritize learning over material gain tend to be more successful in the long run. They adapt faster, make better decisions, and are more resilient in the face of challenges. So while money may buy temporary comfort, knowledge is the real key to lasting success. Let's bring this wisdom to life through a short story. There was once a wealthy merchant who boasted about his riches. He told a humble scholar, "I have gold, land, and a grand house. What do you have?" The scholar simply smiled and replied, "I have knowledge, which no one can take from me." One day, misfortune struck. The merchant lost his wealth due to war and theft, while the scholar remained unchanged, using his wisdom to rebuild his life and help others. Realizing his mistake, the merchant asked, "How did you stay strong despite losing everything?" The scholar replied, "Because my true wealth is within me. What I know and what I have learned will always guide me forward." This story teaches us that while material riches can disappear overnight, the knowledge and skills we develop remain our greatest assets. How IT applies to everyday life. How can we apply this wisdom in our daily lives? Let's look at a few practical ways. Invest in learning, not just earning. Whether it's reading, taking courses, or developing new skills, knowledge will always pay off. Skills over possessions. A house or car can lose value, but skills like communication, problem solving, and creativity will always be useful. Teach what you learn. Sharing knowledge not only helps others but also deepens your understanding. Embrace change through learning. In a world that evolves rapidly, those who keep learning stay ahead. When we prioritize learning, we create wealth that lasts, not just for ourselves, but for future generations. The precious undecaying wealth of a man is his learning. All other riches are no wealth at all. This quote reminds us that true wealth is not in what we own but in what we know. Material possessions can be lost, but knowledge remains. It shapes who we are, guides our choices, and allows us to create a meaningful impact in the world. So, what will you invest in, temporary riches or everlasting wisdom? If this video inspired you, share it with someone who values learning. Let's build a community where knowledge is celebrated and curiosity never fades. Let's grow together. Thank you for joining this exploration of wisdom. If this message resonated with you, like, share, and subscribe for more insights into timeless truths. Remember, every great journey begins with a single step, and every great idea begins with a strong foundation. See you in the next episode.